What do we have here? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have an exciting video. As you saw right there, it's delivery day. We got the KO Nano Controller for the Talaria Sting. There it is, let's get it unboxed. Alright guys, hope you can see me and the package here. We're going to get it unboxed, and while I'm unboxing it, I will explain my ordering process from KO, how it went, and then we'll take a look at the controller and get it installed. All right, so I ordered this on October 23rd. So that was, I don't know, about a week after the controller itself came out. As you probably know, this Nano controller is a new version that is less powerful than their previous model. The previous model is just kind of an upgraded, more powerful option. This one is rated to 17 kilowatts, which is going to be plenty for me. I'm not looking to go into the super high kilowatt range, and I'm still running a stock battery. So not a big deal there. Was happy to be able to save some money and get this guy instead. Plus, I'm stoked that it's black. At least I hope it's black. So like I said, I ordered it on October 23rd, on Sunday, October 23rd, and it ended up shipping about 5 days ago, and it's November 14th, so it was exactly 3 weeks I got it. It only took about 5 days to ship and a little over 2 weeks for it to ship. So let's get this opened up. Ooh, it's pretty. Super solid looking. Very nice. There's our, I would imagine that is for programming. There's a wire harness. This is probably also for programming. Now, I'll admit I do not know a ton about these controllers or about programming them. So we're gonna do a lot of firsts in the next couple of videos. Dang, this thing's heavy. It is super solid. Wow. That is super nice construction. Yeah, KO's not messing around like some of the other companies that are using controllers from other brands and just kind of rebranding them to work with a Talaria or a Suron. This is very specifically designed, and it's very easy to install that way. So that's exciting. Sweet, let's get this thing on. Okay guys, we got our whole setup here. We got our light, we have our KO Nano controller, wire harness, set of Allen wrenches, a stock bike with a stock controller. That is gonna get changed. Okay, here's my bike. I'm running stock battery, stock controller, and I did change my gearing to a Warp 9 52 tooth sprocket, so I'll have a little bit different top end compared to a stock bike running this new controller. I think we just need to start by removing these two screws and the same on the other side, and probably also this top one to remove this top plate. I also may remove the skid plate just so I have easier access to all the wires. Before disconnecting any of your controller wires, it's a good idea to disconnect your battery and flip your breaker just to make sure there's no power going to the controller. All right, can you guys see we got our fender removed, and we got the cover that holds the horn off. That will give us the room here to remove the controller. So I'm gonna now undo this bolt, and the same on the other side. We got all of our bolts off that are holding the controller. Let's see if it will come off. There it is. Okay. So now we're going to use an Allen to remove the 3 motor wires and then the power and the ground that go up towards the battery. And we will unplug, we'll follow this wire back to where it came from and unplug it from its wire harness up in here. All right, here is our top connector. We've got 2 of them, so we have a white one and a black one. We'll go ahead and disconnect both of those, and that will make it easier to disconnect the positive and the ground and the 3 motor wires. Those wires were slightly difficult to unplug, but not too bad. They'll just come out just like that. Okay, we're gonna get all these disconnected. I believe it's a 5mm Allen, and then we'll catch you guys right at that point. The other nice thing about installing this controller is they are color coordinated, and you'll notice they are actually in different spots than on the standard controller. Standard controller from this side goes blue, green, and then yellow, and this one goes yellow, green, and then blue. So you're going to want to make sure that those go in the right spots. Okay, there it is. There's our stock controller off. I think it weighs about the same as the KO one, but you can just see the quality difference. There is just a real big quality difference here. This is just a really nice product. All right, we got the old controller removed from the 3 motor wires, the positive, the ground, and both of the wires with its wire harness right here. And we're gonna go ahead and install this wire harness and then get it mounted on the bike. So the wire harness can only be plugged in one way. You've got 2 notches right here that will line up here and here. So that will just pop right on. Make sure you get it on nice and snug. It gives you a little click on both ends. Make sure you've got your weatherproof boot on there. And then I'm going to install it on the motor first, and then we'll get these plugged up. Okay, we like these 5mm Allen bolts that are holding these wires on instead of the Phillips head screws that the KO came with, and they thread right in. So we're just going to swap them out so that we can get them nice and snug with the 5mm Allen and not worry about stripping them with a screwdriver. Okay, we're getting this all installed. We got our power, our ground, and then we're going to get our 3 colored wires installed. That's how it should look once you've got it installed. Let's move on to these wire harnesses. So this here is for doing your programming. So that one will kind of hang out of the way, and we'll go over that in a minute. These only have one way you can plug them in. Okay, so we got those all connected. So now we can technically test if it works, which might be a good idea before we put it all back together. Okay guys, we got the controller all updated and installed on the bike, and the wheel spins. So we're gonna go give it a test in a second. Let's see how it looks on there. Look at that. Looks way better in my opinion. We got the cover back on, skid plate back on, Reed's getting the fender back on, and let me just show you what I did on the computer really quick here to tune it. So we used the provided Bluetooth dongle, super easy to use. It connected over and over and over again as we were trying different things, and we didn't have to use the other cord that plugs directly in. All we did was go onto the KO Moto website, which was super friendly. If you go to software guides and support, you can find the downloads for the application that you need to do the updates and the tune. So you'll just download that, and then if you go here to software downloads, that's what I'm in right now, you'll scroll all the way down and you'll find the Nano Controller. So here's the Nano Controller. You'll make sure to pick whether you're running 60 volt or 72 volt. You can pick whichever version you need. I'm running a stock 60 volt battery, so I picked that. Once you get into the application here, it'll show that your bike is connected at the time, and you can go over here and click upgrade and select your file and just pick that 60 volt. And then I recommend just following KO's YouTube channel, and you can find all the videos on how to get in depth on all this, and also how to calibrate your throttle, which you will have to do before your bike will run. So we've got it all set up. See here, if I turn the key, blind read for a second, the controller will give you one beep. This is gonna look the same as it normally does. Press the start button, there it is, sport ready to go. Spin that throttle. And I can just tell you already, guys, that this throttle feels really good. It feels way better than the stock controller. Has a lot more soft engagement, and I think it's gonna be a lot smoother for riding in those techie situations. So we're gonna go give it a spin, see what it does. Okay guys, thanks for watching the video this far. We're going to wrap it up here. I did take the bike on a quick test ride last night, but it was about 20 degrees outside and obviously dark, so I didn't film that. The bike runs. There was a few weird tuning things going on with it, and like I said, I don't know everything about installing and tuning this controller yet, so I've got it installed, and we're going to go through that full tuning process in a later video. So I've got to figure that out, give the bike a real ride, figure out exactly what it needs, and then we will make another video on that process. So thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next video. See ya.